Dear speed students who are aspiring for DM super specialty exam, according to the new pattern announced by NBE, National Board of Examinations, it says one common paper for all the DM super specialty entrance exam. That means any specialty that you want to do, either it be a cardiology or it be a neurology, endocrinology, nephrology, any super specialty that you want to do in DM, you will have to go through one common paper in medicine. That means you will have 150 questions. In that 150 questions, you will have the standard of PG exit exam level. That means postgraduate exit exam, whatever is the standard, that standard will be asked in a common medicine paper. Once you have given this medicine paper, that's a common medicine paper, and there will be a rank list that will be published. Based on the merit and counseling, you will be able to choose the specialty that you want according to the merit list. So this is the pattern they have announced. Now, how to go about from here? That will be your question now, because your preparation so far would have been general medicine for 40 questions and DM super specialty, whichever you want to do, there will be 60 questions. That is the pattern that you have been preparing. That means a student who want to do a cardiology, if suppose, you would have spent more time, almost 80% of his time in cardiology, and with a stronghold subject, he will try to manage other 40 questions in general medicine also. Similarly, for rest of the specialty like nephro or endocrine or hematology or a neurology or rheumatology or immunology, whatever the specialty, critical care medicine, whatever the specialty ones want to do, and gastroenterology, they would have definitely tried a stronghold subject of a specialty, what they like, they would have spent more time. And I'm not saying they might have spent less time in general medicine, because general medicine they would have done for all 3 years, they would have been comfortable in that. So that comfort level plus an additional more time on the specialty would have given a more focus on that particular specialty, what they want to do. But today, it is not that way. Today, there's a change where the general medicine occupies a common paper. That means any specialty that you want to do, you have to go through a thorough on general medicine. And in general medicine, you will have to go through the basic book of Harrison. Now, if you ask me, sir, all the 150 questions will be asked from Harrison, will be able to answer all the 150 questions just by doing Harrison. I can say almost close to 75 to 80, at the maximum 90 questions that you will be able to sure answer with Harrison background. General medicine and specialty of chapters of Harrison will be able to do. But the rest of the other specialties, for all the other specialties, from cardiology to neurology to nephrology to gastroenterology, endocrinology, rheumatology, immunology, to critical care medicine, rest of all the other specialties, there will be minimum of 5 to 6 questions. There are chances that could be asked from specialty books. That could make the real change and the difference in the ranking. So that have to be addressed, because your focus would have been a general medicine from Harrison as a whole, plus whatever the specialty that you want to do. But today, the focus will be for all the other specialties also equally, not one. That may not be like 60 questions previously, it could be 5 to 6 questions today. It has been split with all the other specialties. So what I'm trying to tell you is, but should I read to the depth of Braunwald, to end of Braunwald to know everything to the level of a cardiologist? No, may not be required. The basic standards might be expected. Because even in a PG level entrance exam, the reference does not get restricted only to Harrison. It goes beyond that. So in medicine, they can ask from any book. There is no one prescription that only should be asked from Harrison. Nothing like that. There is no restriction. That is not given in the prospectus of the syllabus issued today by NBE. So anything can be asked. But predominantly, we believe it could be asked from Harrison, but rest of the books should be covered, is my opinion, because in case they ask, and we should not be handicapped that I have not done this because of that I'm not able to answer another 50-60 questions. This 50-60 questions could be a deciding one. 100 question everybody will answer. 50-60 question will be the real deciding one for the specialty that we want. So what I will strongly suggest is and do is, we have all the specialties in Speed Learning app. Now what we're going to do is, in general medicine, whatever is already available, that will be more than enough. We have general medicine basics, one folder, and we have Harrison session 1, Harrison based learning session 2, and integrated medicine session 3. Now, and high yield, now it's going on currently as session 4. Now this will be there. On top of it, what we are going to do is, we are going to get the group, a medical group in the app, and there we will give all the specialties, subspecialties, all the relevant content that is required to a basic standard that will help you to answer those 50 to 60 questions in case they ask you other than Harrison. So in Speed Learning app, medical group, DM medical group, one separate entity will be opened in a day or two. And in that, you will have general medicine, Harrison part 1, session 1, session 2, integrated medicine, and important high yield areas in Harrison that will help you to cover 80 to 90 questions. And rest of 50 to 60 questions from various other specialties. You'll have the resources from the respective specialty books and from the faculties that will be posted in the DM medical group. And that will help you to clear all 150 questions. So Speed Learning app will help you, and Speed Institute and all the faculties will help you to clear all that you require for the upcoming exam to tackle and handle successfully all the 150 questions. No worries, don't worry. We are there with you and we'll help you out in coming out of this tough situation. And you'll have 150 exam question pattern, grand exam, very frequently for another 2 months. And that will help you to evaluate your score and will help you to build strongly for the national level competitive entrance exam that will happen in the month of November. So we are there with you, don't worry. We are well equipped and will be able to help you and assist you and support you to get through this difficult times and get on to your dream and your specialty in DM and super specialty in DM, whatever you want to do, whatever specialty you aspire for, and you'll definitely be able to do, and we definitely will help you in doing it. All the best, and we are there with you as a team, as a Speed and the Speed faculty on behalf of all of them. I assure you that you will be well equipped to handle the upcoming NEET SS 2021. All the best.